I'm live. Oh my god, my little piece of tape is like falling. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Oh my god. So, just gotta wait for some people. Waiting. I have a Watson behind me because she just is insistent on doing these things with me. So, let's see. Most viewers who replay your live streams will see the chat as it happened. Really? Because last time it didn't work that way. Okay. Hi, Christina. Hello, everybody. I have a runny nose right now. Excuse me. So this is the kind of test run situation. I don't know how many of you follow my Instagram or Facebook, but I was like, hey, maybe I'll do like a weekly live stream thing, just, sometimes and hang out and just sort of talk to you guys. And that's kind of what this is. And it's lots of fun and wonderful things. And things are popping up in my way. Why is my computer being dumb? Oh, I am offended. Okay, anyways. Hello to everyone. I don't know if the chat's going to save this time because last time it like totally didn't. And I was like totally bummed. So that kind of sucks. But hi to everybody who's here. Wow, you guys really like me. You're gonna watch me talk about nothing. Isn't this gonna be fun? Well, anyway, let me wet my whistle. Excuse me. If you can hear like beeping in the background, I'm sorry. It's really irritating because Mike put something in the microwave. Mike put something in the microwave and kind of like walked away and forgot about it. And he just keeps going beep beep. So if he ever gets it. Anyway, that's boring. Anyways, so things are why. I don't care. My thing is popping up in the way. Okay, there we go. How is that custom Xbox controller working for me? Oh my gosh. I don't know where that is at the moment. It got packed in a box in the move and it's MIA at the moment, but I've been using it a lot. It works wonderfully. Thank you. So today, on my very first Thursday Night Live, that's what I'm going to call this because I'm so original. I want to talk about friendship. Let's talk about friendship, shall we? I tweeted a little while back, as in, I think it was like 2 days ago. That's a little while back for me. A lot's happened in 2 days. I don't know. Shut up, microwave. About, I asked you guys, those of you who follow my Twitter, if you have ever or currently have a friend that seems to know, or who doesn't seem to know you at all, but you know like everything about them. It's like you pay attention to them, right? And you like feel like you know them pretty well and you're always like accommodating them and what they like, and you just know. And it's like when it comes to you, it's almost like they don't pay like the slightest bit of attention to who you are or what makes you tick or the kind of things that you like. It's like they treat you like you're them instead of like you're you. And I feel like that's kind of a one-sided friendship. You know what I mean? If it's even a friendship, if you can even call it that. And that's kind of what I asked you guys on Twitter is like, do you even call that like a healthy friendship? I mean, obviously it's not a healthy friendship, but I mean, am I too picky? Because like, I've always had that problem with friends where, well, not always, it's just kind of been a frequent problem where it's like, I go like, oh, I know you and I know you like this. So I thought of you when I did this and I'm thinking of you when I make this gesture or whatever, when I'm talking to you about this. But then when they like talk to me or it's something to do with me, it's like they just kind of space and they don't know, or they ask me or they talk to me about like, for example, this isn't a specific example. It's just like, I'm pulling this out of thin air. Like people will talk to me about like horror movies. They'll be like, oh yeah, you should absolutely check out this movie because, I loved it and it's like super gory and it's about zombies. And I'm like, have we met? Because I don't like those things. It's very strange that you think that I would like that and you're recommending it because you liked it, because you should know by now that I don't. And it's very strange to me. And I'm just, it sort of leaves me in this place of like my feelings are a little bit hurt. Like, do you really pay that little attention to me? That you don't really seem to know me. And it's like, I feel like I repeat myself a lot with these situations because I'm like, I don't like this type of music. I don't like these types of movies, yet they seem to not, I don't know, they don't process it or something. And they're constantly, pushing this on me and like, oh, you'd love this, you'd love this. I'm like, we've been through this. No, I don't. So at some point I just kind of feel bad for like raining on the parade all the time. And then I start to feel a little bit weird because it's like, I don't know, it's like the friendship becomes all about them. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So somebody said that happens with my extroverted friends. Yes, that seems to be a thing with extroverted people. It's like I mean, nothing against extroverts. I've met a lot of great extroverted people. They're wonderful. And it's like, I don't know, it's like introverts are more in tune or something with other people, and they're more sensitive and they're more observant, because that's kind of what introversion is. You're just like you operate internally a little bit more, so you're able to observe more, and you're sensitive to more. At least that's how I am. So, I mean, all about themselves and using you to vent or whatever. Yes, exactly. That too. It seems like if I ask someone how things are going, they'll like unload on me. And I'm like, that's great. That's fine. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to listen. Now I have something to talk about. Let's talk about that." And they'll just be like, and they'll just kind of like not pay attention. And I'm like, oh, okay. Or they'll ask me how I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, I have this thing to talk about. So I'll vent. And they'll be like, hmm. So this happened with me. And they'll just kind of go on this big long thing about them. I'm like, okay. So I'll end up listening, like either way, whatever happens, I'll end up listening 100% to them. And it feels like I don't get anybody to listen to me. But luckily I have Mike and he always listens to me. So that's neither here nor there. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular here. It's just kind of like an overarching theme that I've noticed like my whole life, with a bunch of people. Maybe some of you guys can identify with that. Looks like a lot of you people can, actually. That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome, but I feel much less alone here, because I was just like, is there something wrong with me? Like, am I just like a really picky person that I just like suck at friendship? What is this? So I don't know. It's just a little bit discouraging, because it's already hard for me to make friends, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about, because a lot of you guys have this similar personality to me, and you're like introverted, and a lot of you guys have like the social anxiety thing, or just anxiety in general. And it's hard to meet new people and talk to people, and it's just so hard to start from scratch over and over and over with new people. So it's like all your friends either go way back, or you like just met them, and it usually ends up like not working out, because it's always really great like at first, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like people put their best foot forward even with friendship, but it's like, I don't know, it's like they're not honest about it or something, because you find it's like, oh, the first couple of times you hang out with them, it's like great. It's like, oh, this person is we really click. And then it's like the next time they're this totally different person. And then they're that person from then on. And it's like, you're in this situation now. And I've always said, like, can you like break up with a friend? Is that appropriate? Because, you can do that with dating. That's like a thing with dating, where you go on a few dates. It's kind of an understanding that you're testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? And then if things don't go well, you're like, oh, okay, well, nice dating you, but we know this isn't going to work out, so we'll stop dating, and that's fine. And that why isn't that a thing with like friends? Because it's like, it's almost like when you make a friend, you're like committed to being their friend, and there's like no polite way to be like, okay, I no longer want to be your friend. You know what I mean? So you either have to like ghost them, or just like somehow rudely be like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. Like, so it's really weird. I know it sounds really harsh, but either you vibe with people or you don't, and sometimes it takes a while to know if you truly vibe with somebody. So you can't possibly know that early. It's just like with dating. But it's like there's no polite way to back out of a friendship and without looking like a jerk. So it's like, it's nothing personal. It's just some people you just don't gel with, or at least I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know, like speed dating, but with friends. Exactly. That's what it should be. So, a lot of people are apparently identifying with this, and that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you. Because I've been struggling with this, because it's like, again, it's not about like they're bad people. It's just I'm really picky when it comes to friends, I guess, because to me a friend isn't someone to just go do stuff with. Like I do stuff by myself and I'm totally happy. In fact, I prefer to do most things alone because then I can really focus on it and enjoy it and just sort of savor it, whatever, or do things with Mike or whatever. But I don't need like another person to go do stuff with. That's not what a friend is to me. To me, it's somebody who's like, hey, I'm having a really rough time. I need to talk to you. I need, a shoulder, or I need advice, and like a deep connection. That's what I look for in a friend. And it's so hard to find someone like that who also wants the same thing in a friend. It's usually like, oh, we should go to the club sometime. And I'm like, no, I don't really do that. Sorry, but you can come over and we can have a really long conversation. So that's kind of a weird thing, and it's just some I don't know. So I don't know. So it's just this thing I just always thought you should be able to like break up with a friend and have it be amicable and have them understand. But it's like when you have that kind of one-sided friendship, like I was talking about, at the beginning, they're not going to understand because they don't get you. It's very clear that they don't get you, because they think that you're them somehow and they just don't understand. And that's always the number one reason why I want to break up with a friend, because they don't get me. And I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm just kind of like a therapist for these people. And it's actually bringing me down because I don't feel like I'm, it feels like a weight rather than like a positive thing for my life. So I don't know. That's just kind of my thing. I'm just going to read a couple of comments here. I don't know if this chat's going to show up later. I really hope that it does, because that would be great. I'm so introverted that I'm my own best friend. I know, right? I feel ya. I don't know what that was. I do weird things. I'm going through something similar. I'm kind of picky. I don't drink or go clubbing. I honestly just like to chill at someone's house or go shopping. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. You guys get it. And I figured that most of you would, because you just all seem to be like that. And I really appreciated that. And it feels good to talk about this kind of thing. And by the way, this has no bearing on anything that, you know what I mean, like anything that recently happened. Nothing to do with this. I've literally been thinking about this topic for like a couple of years. I didn't know how to go about making a video about it, because I didn't know if anybody in my life was going to take it personally. Like, oh my God, they're talking about me. No, it's not like that. It's just, this is just something that I've noticed throughout my life. And I don't know, finally wanted to say something, and I figured a live stream would be best, because when I edit stuff, sometimes I tend to get nervous. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't say this. And then I lose my guts, and I lose my guts. What is that? I lose my courage and don't upload it or delete out things. I can't talk right now. I'm just, yeah. So anyhow, I guess this is just kind of what I wanted these, Thursday Night Lives to be, just kind of like a real talk, real chat type of thing. And, oh, have you finished writing your book? Raving Skeletons asks. Yes, I finished it a year ago, actually. I'm still submitting to agents, by the way. I keep either getting rejected or not hearing back. And it takes a long time. It takes like 6 weeks to hear back. So I only send to like 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. So I'm not like just completely, watering down the field. And it takes me a while to hear back. So when I get enough no's or non-responses, then I send to the next batch. So it's a very lengthy process. And I promise I will let you know, if and when something comes of that. But nothing has as of yet. So just know that it's in the works. I'm very, very handy when I talk. It's in the works, and I will let you know, obviously, if there's any developments. So just assume that I'm getting constantly rejected until you hear otherwise. So that's kind of the thing. So, yeah. So hello to Germany, from Germany. To you too. So Thursday Night Lives, this is what it's going to be. And I hope you guys like it. It's just going to be for a few minutes. It's going to be about 15 minutes, I guess. And then we'll all go about our lives, and we'll all have something to think about for the rest of the night. And then there will be a nice video here for people to look back on later and be like, oh, I missed that. I should probably tune into the next one. So I'm sure all of you who are here are subscribed already, but just in case you're not, do it now. And make sure to click the little bell so you get notified. I feel like this is just part of my ingrained speech at the end of my videos at this point. It's just automatic. And be sure to follow my Twitter and my Facebook page. The links to those are in the description so that you make sure that you always know for sure, because I'll always post about it in both places and let you guys know ahead of time. So this will be a weekly thing. We'll be here. I don't know if it'll be at the same time. Just depends on what I'm doing, how busy I'm in. I know, I'm surprised the furs aren't bombing me too. They were in here, but they decided, we're tired of hearing you talk. Which I don't blame them, to be honest. I have a weird man voice. So, I'm going to go for now, but thank you guys for joining me on this lovely Thursday evening, and I will see you guys next time. Much love to you, and goodbye. End stream. Did it work? Is it ending? Is it ending?